People prayed to be saved. No one ever prayed to be fair. That is why they feared Hades. In the age when the Titans ruled, chaos and disorder reigned in the universe. It was the Titans who maintained order through fear. The most powerful of the Titans was Kronos. A prophecy had been told about Kronos that one day he would be destroyed by his own sons. After this prophecy, Kronos began to devour his children. Hades was one of those swallowed. He never saw the light. Without knowing the skies, he grew up in silence and darkness. Then came Zeus, one of Kronos' sons. And he defeated his father, Kronos. He rescued his brothers. And the fall of the Titans opened the door to a new world. After the victory, the new world was divided. The sky, the seas, and the underworld. Zeus chose the heavens. Poseidon took the seas. Hades was left with the underworld. This was not a punishment, but it was not a reward either. The underworld was dark, it was frightening, and it was endless. Hades built this place. He created an order with his own rules and his own boundaries. Because death could not bear chaos and complexity, the underworld was not as everyone thought. In the underworld, there were no screams, nor fiery tortures. There was only an endless waiting. Souls would come and they would stand there. Hades did not judge them. He did not punish them. He only maintained the balance. Judgment was the work of other gods, Minos, Rhadamanthus, Aeacus. Hades only watched. People did not see this. They only saw the darkness, and they feared. Temples were built for Zeus. Prayers were offered to Athena. Songs were sung for Apollo, but Hades' name was whispered because humans fear death. But they do not notice order. Then Persephone appeared, the daughter of spring, Demeter's hope, the joy of the earth. And Hades saw her. This was told like a love story, but the truth was more complex. Persephone descended to the underworld, and she returned. Then she descended again, and she rose again. The seasons passed this way. Persephone was not a victim or someone being punished. She was a queen. The underworld changed with her. The darkness softened. Silence gained meaning. Hades did not change. But he was no longer alone. He was still just, still silent. He did not interfere in wars. He did not plan betrayals. He did not deceive humans. He only waited, because everyone eventually came and saw him. Heroes, kings, and even gods. Everyone. Hades was never evil, but no one loved him, because he was close to the end. And people feared the end. But without an end, there is no beginning. Without death, life has no value. Hades knew this. That is why he sat on his throne, silently, patiently, and he waited. Because he was not a monster. He was not an executioner. He was balance itself. And perhaps he was the most honest god on Olympus. This order would not last long. The brothers were about to stand against one another. War was approaching. When the world was freed from the Titans, the world thought it would find peace. But the real problem began that day. The universe had been divided. The sky belonged to Zeus. The seas to Poseidon. The underworld belonged to Hades. This was an agreement, and it had a rule. No one would interfere with another's domain. At first, everyone followed this rule, but then Zeus's power began to grow. He touched the fate of mortals. He started wars. He burned cities. Every lightning bolt meant an end, and every end descended to the underworld. Hades watched at first. However, the souls multiplied. The underworld filled up. The balance grew heavy. But Zeus would not stop. He brought the dead back. He broke fate. He made death a matter of bargaining, Asclepius resurrected people. Heracles came out of the underworld. The rules were violated, but Hades only remained silent, because patience was his nature. But when balance is broken, even a silence speaks. Hades thought this would have no end. He closed the gates in the underworld. The souls stopped. The river Styx swelled. This was not a rebellion. This was a warning. Zeus understood the warning, and he became angry. Olympus darkened. Lightning bolts gathered. Hades rose from his throne. The earth cracked. The gates of the underworld opened, and the two brothers faced each other for the first time. Zeus raised his lightning bolt. "I make the rules," he said. Hades looked at the sky. "I carry the rules," he said. The lightning struck down. The ground split. But Hades did not fall. The earth held him. Hades took a step. Shadows rose. "You break them," he said. "I fix them." Zeus stopped. For the first time, he saw that boundary. This was not a battle for the throne. This was a battle for balance. And if balance was lost, everything would collapse. The lightning bolts scattered. Hades turned his back. He descended to the underworld. Olympus remained silent. From that day on, the gods did not play with fate, because someone was keeping count. Hades. Even if it was his brother who disrupted order, Hades was determined to maintain order. This was not Hades' first battle, and it would not be his last. If you liked the video, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe. Drop your suggestions for the next topic or character in the comments. I always read them.